new OpenClaw update is insane. You've been sitting at your desk, doing things manually, the same way you did it last year, while AI agents are out here doing the work for you. And if you haven't heard about OpenClaw yet, you're already behind. But here's the thing, even the people who have been using it are sleeping on this latest update because version 226.219 just dropped, and it changes everything about how you interact with your AI agents. Apple Watch support, 40+ security fixes, a total overhaul of device management, and that's just the start. Stick around because I'm going to break all of it down for you right now. Hey, I'm Hada. I help people actually learn and implement AI tools in their work and life, not just talk about them, actually use them. And today, we are going deep on the OpenClaw 2026.2.19 update, because this one is different from the usual release notes. This one signals that OpenClaw is graduating from a cool developer toy into something that's genuinely production ready for real workflows. Let me start from the top for anyone who doesn't know what OpenClaw is, because you need the foundation before we get into the good stuff. OpenClaw is an open source AI agent gateway. Think of it like a command center. It takes the messaging apps you already use every day, WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, Discord, Signal, iMessage, and turns them into a way to talk to and command your own AI agents. These aren't simple chatbots that answer questions. These are autonomous agents that can run workflows, execute tasks, manage files, write code, interact with external services, and keep context across conversations, all running on your own machine or server. You own the data, you control the setup, and it works with the latest AI models. Claude Sonnet 4.6, Claude Opus 4.6, GPT models, and more. Model agnostic means you pick what works best for your workflow. Now, OpenClaw originally started as a project called ClaudeBot, went viral in late 2025. And just a couple weeks ago, in February 2026, the creator Peter Steinberger announced he is joining OpenAI. And OpenClaw is transitioning into the OpenClaw Foundation, with OpenAI providing financial and technical support. That's a huge deal. This is not a side project anymore. This is becoming serious infrastructure. I want to pause here because I know some of you are thinking, this sounds great, but I don't even know where to start with AI agents. I was exactly there. Overwhelmed by the tools, the setup, the options. That's when I found a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Let's get into the update, starting with the biggest headline, Apple Watch support. Yes, you can now interact with your AI agents from your wrist. This is not a gimmick. The 2026.219 release adds an Apple Watch Companion MVP. What that means in plain English is that your watch now has an inbox UI where you can see messages and notifications from your agent. It handles notification relay from the gateway to your watch, and it gives you gateway command surfaces directly on the watch, meaning you can send lightweight commands and check agent status without ever touching your phone or computer. The way this works is through Apple Push Notification Service. The update also added a feature where if your iPhone is in the background and your agent tries to invoke it, OpenClaw now wakes the iOS device before triggering the command. That means fewer failures when your app isn't actively open, more reliability. That matters if you're running agents that need to interact with your phone throughout the day. And there's more on the iOS side. They added a share extension. So now you can be browsing something on your phone, hit the share button, and send that URL, text, or image directly to your gateway agent instantly. No copy paste, no switching apps. Let's talk about device management, because this is one of those features that sounds boring until you realize why it matters. Before this update, managing which devices could connect to your OpenClaw gateway was pretty basic. Now, 2026.219 introduces what the team calls paired device hygiene flows. In plain English, you can now specifically remove individual paired devices from your gateway. You can clear out all pending pairing requests you haven't approved yet. And you can reject pending requests with a guarded command that makes you confirm before anything gets wiped. Why does this matter? If you're running OpenClaw in any kind of team or shared setup, or you've switched devices, or you just want to lock down who has access, you can now do that precisely. No more ghost devices connected to your gateway that you forgot about months ago. The update also adds gateway authentication audit warnings. If your gateway is running without authentication, OpenClaw now flags that as a security finding. Exposed on a local network only? Warning. Exposed to the open internet with no auth? Critical. That kind of self-auditing built directly into the tool is genuinely useful for anyone running this seriously. Now let's talk about the security overhaul, because this is arguably the most important part of this entire release. 40+ security hardening fixes in a single update. To give you context, OpenClaw has been under serious scrutiny from security researchers over the past few months. Multiple vulnerabilities have been found and patched. The team has been moving fast on responses, and this TUISIN 26.219 release is the biggest single security push they've done yet. What did they actually fix? Here's the plain English version. They hardened the plugin and hook system so that plugins can't escape their approved folders and access parts of your system they shouldn't touch. They tightened session management in the part that connects to your code editor. They put size limits on prompt payloads to block certain attack types that try to overflow the system. They blocked attempts to bypass network protections through obscure address types. They hardened voice call settings against a type of attack called prototype pollution. They improved how Windows Service startup scripts are generated to prevent command injection. They added media size limits across Discord, Telegram, Microsoft Teams, and other platforms to stop oversized payloads from crashing your gateway. There's also a free open-source tool called SecureClaw, developed by Adversa AI, that you can install alongside OpenClaw to run automated security audits of your own deployment. 55 automated security checks mapped to known agent security risks. If you're running OpenClaw for anything beyond personal use, worth adding. And they completed a full migration to OpenTelemetry version 2. This is the monitoring layer of OpenClaw. What that means for you practically is that if you're monitoring your agents at any kind of scale, you now have better standardized tooling to do it. You can see what your agents are doing, when they're doing it, and where things break. That matters when you're running real workflows and not just testing things out. One more thing. The dashboard now shows update notices when a new version is available. And you can just tell your agent to check for updates by typing /update or asking it directly. It handles the rest. That kind of built-in self-update flow means you're not manually hunting through GitHub release notes just to stay current. If you've been telling yourself you'll look into AI agents later, the gap between later and too late is closing. This release is OpenClaw, graduating from experimental to something you can actually trust and deploy. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates like this one and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out, and if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 46,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and drop a comment letting me know if you're already using OpenClaw or if you're just getting started. I read every single one. See you in the next video.